So Jasmine grabbed food in the pouch, no dog. Let's go through it without a dog first. You get on that side of the box. So again, this is day one, square one. The dog's never seen this.
No.
So never seen it. So the dog may come in here and say, what is that? Like, you guys ever seen the scent wheel that Simon Prince has if you're in detection? Like this big kind of apparatus with arms hanging out, holding, containing the odors. My lab came into the room to work on it. She thought it was a UFO that was gonna attack her. Like she's like, not today. So we never know. In the event that the dog does have a stress for this, doesn't want to put his nose in it because it's going into the unknown. Some dogs have reckless abandon, have no self-preservation and don't care. Some dogs are saying, I got to feel this out first. So if we see the dog going, it's a black hole of death, not today. A lot of times what we can do is turn it this way and then throw food in. The food's gonna hit and roll back out. Hit, roll back out. And slowly but surely the dog can kind of investigate it at their level and their depth perception. Because you imagine if the dog's this tall, they have to go into this black hole and go, what's happening? This way, we can make it very easy on the dog. So what we want to do is just bait it first before, so put a couple pieces in there. That'll be there before she gets the dog, right? The dog may come in here looking for free snuggles, looking to love on people. Hopefully she gets in here, her nose takes over and says, this is interesting. So we've taken a mental note, 3 kibbles, maybe 4. You see there's shadowing inside the box, so sometimes food gets hidden in the corners. What we want to do to come in and say, whoa, low-hanging fruit, this is gonna pay me pretty well. As she's grabbing food, just as she grabs the last kibble, you're gonna add more. You wanna use both hands, boom, you're gonna add and add. Then she's gonna keep eating and eating and eating, and at some point in time, the kibbles will run dry. It'll empty the box, and when she hits that last kibble, you get that momentary investigation, add, right? Because you want to educate the animal, but by staying in the empty box, you can make it rain from the heavens with a lot of good, valuable reward. And you just rinse and repeat. And again, you may be here, if she's been lured for obedience, she may try to burglarize your hands. You just stay put. And if she's focused on this hand and then finally disconnects when you see her head go back down, you pay with the opposite hand. And again, you're just trying to keep that head down behavior. And it looks like this for several sessions, right? As we go, and you put her on a flat collar because I want you to have the ability to pull her back, or maybe I can even do that. Pull her back, let you reload, and have that opposition reflex kick in where she wants to dive back in. And when you see that, give me that box, wow, you just keep adding and flooding. You really can't go wrong here. Again, there's no pressure. It could be a little bit out of sync, and the main thing you don't want to do is when the dog does this, let her see your hand drop. It's the opposite. Want to do this, food comes, all right? So leave what's in there. Go ahead and grab her, and we'll see what happens. So I'll take hold of her. You can get there and get ready. So we have ears, we have a fixation already, and let her discover that, all right? And this is part of the toughening, right? So she can't, her height, now she's fighting, right? This is making her very tough and vigilant to want to get in the box. And Jasmine's saying, I'm not helping you with this. She's gonna have to find a way. What she's gonna have to do is get one leg in it, just like that. Yep, 2 legs. Now it's a little harder to understand, or when she's about to be done, yeah, you gotta hover over like a helicopter mom to say, when are you done? Good. Good, so this is vigilance. Like this is the dog fighting, add right there, just for that little dive. Yep, and you probably wanna get hands right here. Let's have that target available and let's let her understand it doesn't pay, right? As soon as she disconnects, you don't wanna get caught. As soon as she disconnects from your hands, right there, boom, add, perfect. Add. She's eating quickly, so you want to add a couple. Add with your right. Perfect. Whoop, no problem. That's fine. So now leave it alone when she goes back. When she gets she needs to get her both legs in there. Yep, perfect. And add, perfect. So remember we talked about like ignition, right? We talked about folks that come from like the dark side of life, dire straits. They have more grit. This is creating grit. She's hunting and fighting for her food. The toughening process is an absolute goal. It's one of my favorite aspects of the system. And you're just telling her that doesn't pay. Excellent, Jasmine, perfect timing. And keep adding, keep adding, keep adding. We don't want to get a whole lot of head out of the box. We want a lot of time on target. Keep adding, keep adding. Yep, see that little, like she stopped eating, she's like, where is it? That's what we want to capture. And while she's eating, whoof, little opposition reflex, right? Make her fight me more. Now let's say down the road, we can do a little desensitizing. Poof, good, awesome. She doesn't care, we can inoculate her to a lot of, if she's fixated here, boom, you let go. It's like decoying, like if she's I'm grabbing her here and distracting her, she doesn't care now, add, perfect. So let's imagine just what happened. I grabbed her, she looks at me, And if I go, uh-oh, I went too far, she learns that avoidance wins. If I'm grabbing her, she gets distracted and then goes, you're not so bad, and goes back on target. That's when you release that pressure and add, right? And the beauty of the leash here, I can keep her in this zone and not go rob the cookie jar. No, not a whole lot of movement, right? And this is what you're talking about, alpha. We do nothing. She will not sit forever. And this is where this awkward silence, right? This awkward feeling that we have, oh, it's not going well, we're on camera, uh-oh. Right there, she disconnects. At some point in time, she'll go back to where the getting was good. She just thought about it. If we're staying in this behavior too long, let's say she elevates out again and slightly looks towards the box, you're gonna drop. Even though you get caught, you're gonna drop. You have to remind the puppy who's got ADD what we were doing. You actually want to get her out of the sit for that. No problem. This is why we do this. Perfect, good. Add. Good. And you remember yesterday I was talking about a mental reset? Like she was killing it, and all of a sudden she's like, whew. That's the point in time. Let me see a piece of food. Like you would go to her, you'd go to her nose. Like let's say she's in there, she does this. You give her a mental reset. And then also gives the opportunity to reload. She comes flying back this way, her energy and inertia puts her back in the zone of the box. Add, right there. Well, she just hovered over the box. Yep, you're just gonna wait her out. Not bad, not bad. Now you play the game, throw your darts. Yep, good. And we'll do a little bit more and I'd call it. And with a puppy, when I'd call it is when there's food in there and she's gonna be like, hey, I want more, we're done, right? You want them, you don't wanna oversaturate the puppy. You wanna make them leave wanting more, right?